Cooper's Rock State Park. Funny enough, Beans and I were here in October. The loop that we're staying on now was not built then, or it was being built then, so it wasn't completed. So there's a brand new bathhouse that we're about to go see if Beans will let us walk that way. So I'm excited to see that. So these are the bathhouses. Just kidding. This is the new bathhouse. It looks like it's all individual stalls. I think she said 4 of the 6 are working. Oh, and there's a little dishwashing station. It looks really nice. I don't think any of that was there when we were last here. They have guided tours for hiking. Might have to do that on Friday. So the campground host offered me some freshly baked chocolate chip cookies. Well, actually, they're freshly air fried. So I'm gonna give them a try. They're amazing. They're so good. It's a gorgeous night tonight. And no bugs. Hopefully I didn't just jinx us. I just got back from taking a shower and I think we have our first 5. It was incredible. So I'm thinking about getting rid of this door because this is one of Beans' favorite places to lay, and I can't get in and out of the bathroom when he's there. The only problem is there's like 50,000 screws in that door holding it in for whatever reason. I have no idea why. And just like that, the door is gone. Feels so much more open now. And now when Beans is laying back here, I can get into the bathroom. I also bought a vacuum and it's really awesome. Okay, so this is the new bathhouse. And it's really nice. So it's got all these family restroom. Oh, this one says it's not completed yet. Okay, there's one on the other side that says the same. Let's go in here. It's a little sticky. It seems like it's locked, but it's not. So, got a toilet, a sink, shower with a little bench, changing station, and a shower, very, very fancy stuff. Seat. I mean, I don't know how you can ask for any more. I mean, it's brand new, so it's got an unfair advantage. The only thing I guess I could complain about, it doesn't have paper towels, it has hand dryers, which are not my favorite, but I get it. You don't want to have to keep restocking them. Most people use too much of them anyway. Yeah, I mean, this is easily the best bathroom I've been to, by far, like, not even close. Got up early today. Gonna get some laundry done, or started anyway. Hopefully no one else is trying to do laundry at 7:30 in the morning on a Monday. This is the laundry area. And dishwashing station. Washer, dryer, and a library as well. With some more adult books. And a sink for dishes. Come back in 28 minutes. today we're making chocolate chip cookies. The campground host here gave me a few yesterday, and I asked her for the recipe today because they are that good. So she printed out the recipe for me. So we're gonna make them. And she made them in the air fryer, so we're gonna try them in the Instant Pot, which would be, I think, really cool. So I took her recipe and I divided it in half because I was worried I wouldn't have enough flour. I probably would have enough flour, but... So in goes our 1/4 cup of butter and our sugar mixture. And then we're going to cream them together. All right, so that's a pain, but I think we did a decent job. The stand mixer obviously would make this easier. It's probably what the campground host used. So I think I'm gonna just wing the rest of this. So we're gonna add 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla that I measured out really carefully. We need 1/4 cup of milk. So I'll do half of this. Not a lot of liquid in this recipe. And then I'm going to just throw in the flour mixture. And we'll do our best to mix it all up. All right, so this is coming together. Let's throw some chocolate chips in. Calls for a cup, so I would use 1/2 cup. Just eyeball it. All right, so now I'm going to portion them out. She did relatively small cookies. That looks pretty good. And then into the Instant Pot. I guess with room to spare on the sides. I have no idea how this is going to turn out. All right, I'm going to throw the lid on. Let's see what happens. All right, air fry. She did 335 for 8 minutes. That's what she said. So let's see. See how it goes. All right, let's check them. They smell good. Oh, I was not expecting that. Interesting. They look pretty good. I mean, they look done. I'll let them cool and then taste test them after dinner, I suppose. So, after multiple trips in the air fryer, they came out looking like that, which is not at all what the campground host's cookies look like. So if I can get it off the plate. Oh, so this was one that I attempted to scrape off the bottom after the first round. I ended up throwing it back in. Might be the best of the three, I don't know. So she says she did 335 for 8 minutes. And I did that, but I think I need like 12 to 15. Okay, so the bottom looks like that. So they're gooey. They taste amazing. Hers were better. Wouldn't recommend the Instant Pot to make these. Should I have used the basket instead of the pot? But I worried the cookie dough would have just fallen right through and made it a complete mess. It's back to the drawing board with this one. Just got back from a run here at Cooper's Rock State Park. There's a trail that parallels the road out there, and it leads all the way up to one of the scenic overlooks around here. It's a different one than the one that Beans and I went to last year, but still amazing. I'm gonna maybe walk up there tomorrow. So today I'm walking to one of the scenic overlooks, the one that I ran to yesterday. Hopefully we'll get some good views. Well, that was a nice little walk. You're a goof. What are you digging for? Buried treasure? China? Heading towards the scenic overlook. Meant to do that this afternoon in lieu of my other walk, but totally dropped the ball. So doing it now because this is the last chance I have. Hike is way longer than I remember and way rockier than I remember, but the view was definitely worth it. Well, I just got back from my hike. It was longer than I thought it was gonna be, but I don't have any ticks on me, I don't think, and Beans is excited that I'm back. So, mission success, hopefully. I'll check later, and I'll take a shower real quick, but I think we're good. Let's review Cooper's Rock State Park. The first category is atmosphere, and that includes the staff, the clientele, and the overall aesthetic of the park. And for that, I'm going to give Cooper's Rock a 5 out of 5. The campground host could not be nicer. She gave me freshly air-fried cookies when I first arrived. She's really knowledgeable, and she's always around taking care of the park, or she's in the shop up there at the check-in area. There's a decent DNR presence. I see them driving around all the time. The clientele here has also been really amazing. Everyone's been really friendly that I've talked to. A few people Beans has let pet, so that's got to tell you something. The next category is bathrooms. The loop that we're staying in this time has a brand new bathhouse with 6 individual stalls, and it's super clean and super nice. So for that reason, I'm going to give Cooper's Rock State Park a 5 out of 5 for bathrooms, which is amazing. I don't think you can beat this bathroom. And if you can, then I might need to reassess this score. But I don't think it'll be beat anytime soon. The next category is accessibility. We're 2 miles off of Highway 68. The roads are a little narrow, but otherwise it's pretty easy to get to. Instacart's available, so if I wanted to do that, I would be able to get Instacart. So for that reason, I give Cooper's Rock State Park a 5 out of 5 for accessibility. So far, we have a perfect score. The next category is scenery. There are 2 overlooks that I'm aware of. Both overlooks are amazing. I wasn't aware of the first one that we went to until this trip, but they're both worth checking out and earn Cooper's Rock State Park a 4.5 out of 5 for scenery. The next category is internet. I'm using T-Mobile's Away plan, and here I'm getting decent download speeds, like I think 105, but my upload speeds are like 1, so not the greatest. When I was here in October, I did not have any cell reception or Wi-Fi. Well, I wasn't using T-Mobile, but I didn't get any campground Wi-Fi. So I was worried that I wouldn't get T-Mobile at all here, but it proved me wrong. On Starlink, I'm getting like 85 down and like 5 to 7 up. So that's what I used to upload this week's video. Had I not done that, it would have taken a really long time to upload this week's video. So for internet, I give Cooper's Rock State Park a 4.5 out of 5. The next category is running. We're gonna keep doing it, even though it doesn't count. It's like the writing score of the SAT when I was in high school. No one really cares, and it doesn't really count. So I'm able to run a 5K here pretty easily. I don't have to run on any main roads. There is a trail that's long enough and decent enough to run on. I have chosen to run on the roads mostly just because the trail is a little muddy. Damn, my shoes and legs got a little muddy. I'm trying to clean them off. And has rocks and roots and all that stuff. So just for speed and what have you, I've been running on the road. So for running, I give Cooper's Rock State Park a 4.5 out of 5. For a total score of 24 out of 25. That is the highest score I've ever given a state park. It is my favorite state park that we've been to so far. It's wonderful. If you get the chance to come here, I say do it. So I would definitely come back, and it's my second time coming here, and it wasn't nearly as nice the first time. So I'll definitely come back at some point. I want to drag my parents here next time we come. So that's the review for Cooper's Rock State Park. If you enjoyed this, give it a thumbs up and subscribe, because we're going to keep doing things like this. All right, that's enough fun for one episode. Until next time, stay excellent.